need for what we're sharing these days. Okay, so not a fancy consultant that's going to add more bucks to your bill, but a simple software that will give you the information you need to make a decision. Let's get at it, okay? This is the killer. Today is the killer topic. And that is, it all looks good on paper, but you forgot about the three C's. Okay, you got to remember this. Whenever you're doing business, it's the three C's. Cash conversion cycle, okay? You know, when you get payment, there's that offer, lose 1.5% and get paid instantly. That's because they understand this, the banks or PayPal or whoever you're using, the cash conversion cycle. So they hold your money for 4 days and say, we'll do you a favor if we could collect 1.5%. What's the logic behind it? And just think through your mind. You'll understand and how they're taking advantage of your desperation as a little distillery, winery, brewery to survive. You have your dreams all worked out. Your buyers all lined up. You're gonna make 100 bottles of whiskey, or I'm giving small numbers, it's easier to digest. 100 bottles of wine, 100 bottles of beer. You have clients lined up. They're gonna buy it when it's ready. Okay, guys. They're not willing to pay up front because then we won't be having this conversation. But you can sell them. Okay? Famous last words. Same for beer brewers, okay? You can sell them. But you gotta outlay $50,000. Now, on paper this looks good. $50,000 invested. 6 months later, you're going to bring in the fish. Or will you? You got bills to pay in return. You got teams that gotta fulfill those orders. Packaging. Okay, they got to do it manually. They want to get paid. They're not doing it for free. All the promises in the world, even if they have faith in you, they got to feed their family. They're not hanging around. So much for that. You know what your issue was? You did not have the cash conversion cycle in place, factored in. Okay, we spoke about this in past podcasts. You got to have quick, boom, boom products and products that age. Like diversify your portfolio style. You got to have that in mind. If you don't have that, great, you have whiskey aging for 4 years. How are you paying the workers for 4 years? How are you buying the glass? So you can have stopgap measures, which are harder to sell. Example would be vodka, gin. These are 2-3 week products, max sell. The problem is building a brand that is difficult. Very competitive markets because it's a short term CCC, okay? You see what I'm saying? CCC, cash conversion cycle is key. And therefore, many people are involved in that. So it's a tougher sell, but sometimes you need it, okay? So if you have the cash to hold you on for 2, 3, 4 years, listen, go make your wine, go make your whiskey, get off my podcast, send friends to the podcast. But for the most part, most of us do not have that. So you got to figure out how to diversify the portfolio. You can sell tickets to tour your distillery if that can float your boat. Same thing, and by the way, that's awesome if you could, because not only is that cash, those people become fanatic fans of your winery, brewery, and distillery. They'll promote you, they'll sell you. They might even pre-order and give you $50, $100 up front for bottles that aren't produced yet, which is super cool if you do that. So, just great ideas. When's your CC way off? If every month your payroll's a stress. You can't pay your vendors. You got to take out those credit lines that are eating away at your profits with 6, 10, 20, 25% interest rates. Woo! Now you're losing money on the product, okay? Deep breath. There's solutions, okay? Number 1, start tracking how long it takes from delivery of product to payment. Sometimes the client's not worth it even if it's a big order because you got to lay out, you got to pay interest, and then he's paying you 90 days later. Remember what I told you about the 90-day trick? Don't let someone get you on it because they're friends. Okay, Listen to my old podcast, my previous podcast on that one. Obviously, hold on to your cash. When someone owes you money, you're a little uncomfortable, embarrassed. Tough luck, you got to collect. Make sure you don't stockpile inventory. That's just a bad idea. It's cash sitting there. I don't know what to do if you're a bourbon and scotch whiskeys. You got to figure it out. And now, if you could plan well, you can get a good loan. A good loan is lower interest. I know you don't want to borrow money, but you're doing it anyway, so pay attention. Get at it and crush it. Guys, see you all tomorrow on Take 3 on how to save money running your distillery and avoiding bankruptcy on the Everything But the Bottle podcast. If you or a friend of yours wants to be on our show. We love guests, and it's great publicity for you. See you all tomorrow.